Scanty. I don't know serious. Issue we they can't talk about be serious, then they laugh. Every day they smile. I think. Where you Tigo? Smile. You got Tigo. Tigo. G-H-A-N-A. Yes, we carry another issue coming. And this time around, it be the kind of facilities some people within the government, some of the government workers. Some of them, then they work for buying, so they put them for, bungalows and estates inside. 2 days or 3 days ago, an account, Ghana Moon Sem. Yes, he now go find Sem come. Into Oya Sem and the Pru and Sem.
Yes.
And was I no more links there, any ASEM.
Sem.
Yes, nah. Government flat for hospital staff at Ankafu Psychiatric Hospital. Ankafu. So that be, you check like Pantine in equivalence.
Yes.
And the facilities, bro, it be bad. Bro, how are people living in this? Bro, like, hey.
See the pictures on your screen. Trap bro BC baby. Gallon BCC baby.
Now, as I can post this thing, it can't get divided conversation. Will people argue and say, yes, the government, it be in job saying for renovate, paint, do whatever you're supposed to do, take care of the buildings because it is government property. So it is the job or it is the responsibility of the government to do all these things. Then there are some also saying, nah, bro. If you live in that building and you see how things like this is painting issue, right?
Yeah.
So the people living inside, they go to contribute, then buy paint, then fix them. So people argue, say, it not be everything where we for call the government. Sometimes make we apply common sense. Because at the end of the day, it's not the government that is living in this thing.
It's you.
Yes. So here, Scanty, where do you stand?
I stand at the part where once you are living in, you for work on the place.
Okay.
Because should anything happen,
say the public works department. Let me read this. It is the government's estate agent charged with the responsibility of supervising the construction and maintenance of all government bungalows, office, blocks, and other landed properties.
Yeah.
So it has been specified here that it is the responsibility of the government or whoever has been contracted by the government to oversee to the renovation of these facilities. So we did.
Yes. So I am saying that
if
you are waiting for government and government is not coming, common sense is common for every individual.
Okay.
If someone is coming to visit you, the person comes here, doesn't meet you as a government room. Why don't you do it?
Okay.
Roads, even normal roads in front of our homes, it's the duty of a DC. But there are some families that when they realize the government is not doing anything, they do something.
But you have to understand, say, it is not their responsibility. It is not. They are not obligated to do it. They do it because they do it for their comfort. They do it because they don't want to subject their cars to issues and for some of the dusty roads.
Yeah.
If road day your front will be dusty, like every day cars they park past up actually your rooms then your house all will be some way. So people take into consideration some of these things. Then they go like, man, if you are going to wait for the government for let's say 6 years for the government to come and fix this, let me just fix it. And mostly it be rich people. Or it be estate, or it be community where everybody just go bring small, then go do them.
Yeah.
That even that one self, before go ask permission. Where the permission self, if you not take your like Kobiche in the campaign they do. I had a conversation with Kobiche about the paintings of the zebra crosses, right? So obviously the government is not doing, or the MTTD or whatever, they are not doing their job. So Kobiche contacted a company, a paint company. And the company said they are going to sponsor. Kobiche wrote a letter, or Kobiche contacted them. I don't know whether it be today then go start. I don't know. So you see some of these things.
So you see, the point you are making, it be very valid.
Okay.
But looking at the condition of this building, so you want to tell me if 10 10 years, government will come. Then move out of the place.
True.
That's the best thing I would advise you to do if government is not come, because this one, it be very...
it be perks of their job. They work for the government,
yes,
and in return, the government provides like spaces like this for them to stay.
Yes.
And as I said, I have read it here, and you know that it is the duty of the government to do all these things.
Yes.
So we have established that. So you can't say they should move out.
No,
they are working for the government, and it's like my old girl, the ABNS, for who?
Yeah.
The time we go home, medical village, they've built flats for them. So that be where then the nurses and the doctors be. So they give it to you as like, okay, you work for the government, and it's subsidized.
Yes.
You pay money, but like small amount of money as compared to the exorbitant prices you are paying for rent.
So if this thing, you are living in this thing, and it puts your life at risk, why are you still there?
This is a case of
waiting for government.
This is a case of common sense and waiting for the government. Where do you stand?
Common sense, let's say one kasa painty. Don't wait for government. I won't wait for government. Because if if this is where the people who treat the patient, they live and the baby
I was coming to say the patients there. You know, we actually have I have this program with the host of Parent Unplugged that we are trying to do something, raise funds for the Pantine inmate. You know, at some point the Pantine inmate, they used to roam about. You go fit day and day.
They go meet you.
Have you been to the place before?
I go there once.
Terrible, bro. So if the people that are taking care of the people who are mentally ill are living like this, hey.
And I bought down for the
But yes, so continue.
So the point I'm trying to establish is that even if the condition is very, very bad, you don't have to wait for government.
But then there's another argument that these people are on paltry sums of salaries. You understand? The money that the government pays them at the end of the month, some of them say they are not paid on time. Where do you expect them to have money to actually go and muzzle up resources to come and fix this thing?
A dining boot is here. I
know your problem.
You know, where do you want them to get the money from? I'm more concerned about the individual living here, your life.
Okay.
So if you are putting your
living, what would DSTV necessarily? They have money to sustain.
No, DSTV engagement. The anarchy Oscar.
Oh, this one is a multi-TV. And multi-TV today.
It's still there. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
This thing there, but down.
DSTV,
DSTV, you go get a play too. But monthly, net
okay, TV IS5.
What 3 million?
Okay. But so what you are saying, say, this is common sense. It is the job of the government to fix some of these things. But okay, for example, if them did the house inside, where them are, let's say the sink, then they wash the materials for inside. I don't think they wait for the government.
Exactly.
They will fix it.
Common sense.
Okay.
Even though you have paid maintenance fee, your government is supposed to fix it. Also,
the other side of this story too is people are also saying, what if, these things have been budgeted for, right?
Yeah.
So every month, every year, they send a budget to the ministries or wherever, and monies are sent to account for some of these things to be done.
Yeah.
People sit on this thing and they subject, bro, you for know some of these things. So maybe painting money has been allocated. You understand? Money has been allocated. But chairman ministry, so all these people to them, they what we do for them?
See, there are something like general maintenance, and there are something that as a result of your own foolishness.
This is not as a result
of
your own foolishness.
There are some things here that you could see.
Mention. Okay.
Net in mind the thing.
Okay.
How you call government?
Okay.
You can see some things from the war, say it be the rain. That one fine. Government for come maintain. Now trap door too. How you wait for when be a trap door now?
How you go? Okay.
How? Sometimes I wish I'd be trapped door. Because at least somebody would have banged me by now. Why would they make that? Because banging trapped door too. How do you wait for government? We'll continue. I will run.
Okay, mama.
Because see, there's some things they should do it.
Okay.
Do your part and leave the rest for God.
But the government, this thing, you go check like it's been there for like almost 10 years.
Oh, a very long time.
Yeah, and so why are we not putting pressure on the government who has been taxed and is responsible for some of these things? Because at the end of the day, listen. I understand where you are coming
Maybe
from.
the maintenance money is even India.
No, it is, bro, medical.
Because we have a lot of buildings like this, bungalows like this,
Yeah.
where they even police,
Yeah, I've
police
seen.
depot and things.
Yes, also I was going to say, okay, we don't say the government for work on some of these things, but there are some people living in some of these bungalows and estates, and then they subject the building to like all forms of they call them
More practice.
mistreatment and more practices, bro. So we OVC.
No,
Chale, some of them, because papa some of them are part of the problem. Oh, buying, then you go do them. When there's a crack, yes, buying. What's wrong?
Go for third floor.
Sometimes, how you go feed them?
I told me they were every day.
You go feed them your room, maybe you dey watch Netflix. No,
was
and fine. Some self. The time with the medical village, when I talk with somebody feed a pound fufu pa. Then we dey first floor.
Yeah.
So somebody it be so I be the down one days, as will be first and second.
Okay.
The ones them they want to top wallahi talai. Sundays over to panyai. How?
I go out.
Now you when I say there's a cracker, yes, Rabbi. Sometimes the common sense they talk.
You understand?
But in the end, no, bro, the responsibility
Government will do that.
because come on, bro, you can't now, bro. Some of these people are working hard and they are not even paid huge sums of money or the money.
Most of the time they carry these people from far places.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now
And so yes, that's the thing. So if you are even paying them, say them go get money, save by paying. Some of them save them. Salaries so they come on time. So they are going through a lot to even care about painting way, them for painting their houses. But this is sad, bro. If you the work way like this,
Yatisunti we now mama yadim. And there's a man
Charlie.
room. Oh no.
You see, say, the guy check like he be greenhouse effect too. You see where they park the car.
See.
Now, but this thing, if you no, wait, make us. If you bear these things, your body know they eat you.
Pig farm pen na me hu niema we. Pig farm.
But you see the cars them pack too for there.
Nice cars who.
No, Scanty. They once again the common sense they apply because
Yeah,
the car would how you go to park this car? Now who are crying? No. Check cars on. Look at the cars they are driving.
Are they?
When you scat a car out of full gum, now paint is where you draw the line.
Oh, there.
You deserve it.
Luva blazing.
Luva blaze. We think to Luva blaze. No, Akufo-Addo. No, you my house and go up paint. You know they say Akufo-Addo ya. Once you are painting in my house. No. Wait. I understand. Government.
Start time. Well, start time.
Kasaguma Kinim Jimmy.
No. Oma shame bufu. No, but they no build the house too well. Now we say plywood. No.
Charlie.
No,
Government.
No. The people who built it, they no try. Plywood day, wawa board near there.
So if rain fall for top, that be where the molds they feel the fester because the whole architecture be bad. Everything be
this
bad.
This is where you go visit somebody now in Kran and I'm then.
So let me tell you this story. On a normal day, where you day, the rats, the Kran, they know will come out too. The cockroaches no will come out visiting hours, and that when they can
you get food,
you won't eat.
They understand the
that be when the mice no before him.
No.
Now at a friend now one just they call you say come and give them
food.
Me. But the moment the visitor is gone, they are not. That's these people they don't be mice. These be human beings sent in the form of mice. Because if you know go come out when you are needed to come out, then me, I get visit and having there you go. Oh, I say they are your pets.
Yeah, bro.
But this is sad. No. This is sad.
The maintenance team or whoever is in charge.
People working.
This building doesn't need maintenance. So
no.
How you go maintain?
But no, they go fit do one. Renovation go fit day. But if you say it go, that be the thing. The budget for this thing will be.
I'm sure plywood near the above the hand. Ya porch and can one the plywood at your porch. How? Or one or your porch. How? Chamber hall not as you say. Self-contained.
You see that it check like the top one. You see the top one.
Yeah.
And so yes, he cover everything because he don't want in privacy.
Private gra, screen protector gra, you jai to. Where they
Jimmy.
No, I'm gonna read some comments from.
Read comment, Charlie. Read comment.
Because then people they talk. Wow.
Yeah.
This person was saying, so painting to government has to come in. Why can't we citizens take responsibility small? This one, there, it be the people. How can you be giving free or cheap accommodation and can't think of maintaining it? Blame it on the people or the estate managers. Frankly speaking, if they are unable to make a contribution or apply paint to it due to its status as a government property, then they should leave it. There are more critical concerns we would like the government to focus on.
We see that we have important issues than to come and talk about painting.
There is somebody here who is building a 4-bedroom house. We must see 4-bedroom house.
By
you see? Comments.
The person will not subject his or her house to this kind of treatment.
Common sense is not common. Ladies and gentlemen,
this video is brought to you by Bet Africa. Download the Bet Africa app and use it to trade your Bitcoin. Charlie, young got there 1-bedroom apartment. But this thing,
if you live here and save 40 years,
but people have lived here and they saved their
I be affordable housing income. So from
now affordable
house, you know, some if you are saving 2 million,
you know how many years?
You work for 600,000 years. Now go for ground,